Well, what can you say, everybody? Darren here with Live at 5 again. And again, I'm just testing out some new equipment, which is very unfortunate. So if you guys have like 12 minutes, I would strongly urge you to go watch the last video I posted. I know that the quality of that video for the sound was not the best, but I can almost promise you that somebody will get something out of it. Share it if you know somebody who's struggling, if you know somebody who's going through something where they need a step. Just a single step, just one. To help them move from where they are to get them out of the quicksand. One thing that I have to say about technology is you take the good with the bad. This week, I got a new camera. I can't show it because I'm obviously on it. But I've spent probably, give or take, 50 hours researching the camera. And then since I've picked up the camera a few days ago, I've spent 10 to 12 hours on YouTube videos looking at all of the different settings and how to get the best quality for video and different things like that, which can be frustrating for people at times, right? Especially now, Instagram, TikTok, oh, look, everything's just beautiful and perfect right away. Trust me, that's not how life works, though. Even like I've used Adobe for years, and yesterday I spent 6 hours. Thankfully, I work from home, and it was through chat, so there's obviously delays and everything like that. But I spent 6 hours because when I saved something in a certain format, it didn't look the same at the end when I went to put it into Adobe Premiere. So we have to respect that. We take the good and the bad sometimes, and understand we're never trapped. No matter how much you feel like you're in quicksand, you can always find a way to get through it. Sometimes it takes research. Sometimes it takes a friend to lift you out of wherever you're at. Sometimes it just takes getting angry, because I've been there before, where I let things spiral so far out of control where it got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Forget this. It's time to get over it. It's time to move on. It's time to cut that anchor from wherever you are and understand that, cool, that anchor is cut. Guess what? That's just one step to you doing whatever you want to do, whatever you're meant to do. However you're meant to help somebody. We have to go through that shit to appreciate where we're moving to. You don't just wake up one day and say, hey, guess what? Oh, look at this Lambo in my driveway. I've made it. Are you kidding? Life doesn't work that way. Unfortunately. If we don't go through the bad stuff, we are not able to appreciate where we're at. And here's an example. I've been separated from the boy's mom for almost 9 years-ish, 8.5 or something. So if I never went through that at the time, 8.5 years ago, I've had split custody since for the last 8.5 years. if I would have not had that happen, because it wasn't to me, some of it was because of me. I can be honest with myself there. There's a big part of me that understands that. But if that didn't happen, I can almost promise you, working in the oil and gas industry and the life that I had at that time, I would not have the relationship that I have with my kids now. Imagine, we've spent every second week together. I've had to change some different things in my life to be able to accommodate that, obviously, for money and different things. But the value that we put on our children and building family now is more important than ever. And this is something I've learned from other cultures, especially lately. You look at other people in the world, they have very, very high, strong family values. And it took a divorce for me to understand that, because before that, I was one of those oil field dads where I had a wife at home, and it's like every time where something came up, where I got that phone call, because I was a manager or whatever, position doesn't matter, where I got that phone call, oh, guess what? Oh, it's date night? Oh, not anymore because somebody had an accident, so I gotta go. Bye. See you later. Assumed because the money that we were making actually had value. Hindsight's 2020, because no matter how much money I made, that didn't buy happiness. That didn't buy a happy marriage. It didn't buy even the kids, okay? So when Cohen was born, we were in Edmonton, and when I went to the hospital to see my firstborn being born, I took paperwork from work to do that. So with that being said, you can understand where that marriage was going. And it's taken a long time to understand that there are more important things than money in life. We need to raise our kids right. We need to look at different things. We need to be part of their life. We need to be adaptable. And looking back, it would be easy to go back and say, hey, guess what? Yeah, should have done that. Should have done that. And the struggle is real. We all go through that struggle in different aspects of life, because everybody's got their own struggle. But understand, that's there. Those bad things don't happen to you. They happen for you. I always said that I would be a good dad, and I am. It cost me a lot at the time. Yep, 100% it did. I was also that person that didn't think that I would ever get divorced. White picket fence and end, like my sister, who's still married. I don't even know how many years now, like 40 something. But I've definitely learned that you need to keep moving forward and understand that we're meant to learn from that stuff. And that stuff, if we don't go through that, we have nothing to look forward to. If everything is just handed to you right now, there's nothing to look forward to. So appreciate the struggle, appreciate where you are, and understand that you got this. No matter what you're going through, you got this. And if you don't, ask somebody for help. So with that being said, this is now 2 videos tonight. I need to go back and look at the quality. I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic night. Let's go.